Good morning guys. On checking the snakes nice and early this morning, we've come across a clutch that was quite unexpected. We recently purchased a female GHI Phantom. She was obviously gravid. Like I say, checking this morning, she was on a clutch of eggs. So we're going to show you how we make up a egg box. So as a substrate in the egg box, we use perlite, just standard perlite from the garden centre. Some people use vermiculite, some people use perlite and vermiculite. I use straight perlite just because it's cleaner and easier to see any mess or mould that may occur during the incubation process. So as an egg box, I use a 5 litre rub. So what we're going to do is get that on the scales, zero the scales, and we're going to add about 100 gram of perlite. Now with the egg boxes, it's normally a 1-to-1 mix, so we're also going to add 100 gram of water. I normally like to add a little bit more, so I'm going to add around 150 gram of water. So we'll take the whole weight up to about 250. Again, we've gone a bit over, but it's not a absolute measurements. The whole idea of putting water in the perlite is to keep the humidity up through the 55 days incubation period. Now we give that a good mix around with our hands, obviously making sure we have got clean hands because this is going in an incubator. Any nasties, bacterias, moulds will grow during the incubation period. So that's nicely mixed up, no dry patches. Give it a little shake to even it off. On top of that, we're going to put this little chap. This is an egg tray. It keeps the eggs up off of the substrate, off of the damp water, and separates the eggs evenly. And that is basically it, guys. That is how you make up an egg box. A bit later on you'll see, or in the other videos, once the eggs are in there, we put over a protective film to keep the moisture in, and that's it. Hi guys, welcome back. Just another quick video. We're going to pull this mum off the eggs. She's already struck at me a couple of times, so I am going to use a hook to take her off. Not sure of the pairing because we've not actually had her long and we haven't paired her at all. She is a GHI Phantom. She's very on the ball, shall we say. So we're going to pull her off the egg. We're going to put her into a tub of warm water with some soap in it to basically wash the smell of the eggs off of her. And we will, when we return her to a box, she will have clean bedding, get rid of the smell of the eggs, etc. We'll then candle the eggs, put them into the egg box that you've just seen us make up, and get them into the incubator. So here we go. Hopefully we don't get bitten. Just having a good old hiss. Yeah, you've got to come off. Okay guys, here we go. As you can see, she does look quite empty, so we're going to put her into soak. Right, let's see how many eggs we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we've got 6 eggs. So we'll separate these very gently. They're coming apart nicely because they've not been laid too long. We'll get them in the egg box and I'll quickly candle them. I'll say I'm not sure of the pairing because I actually didn't pair them. Okay, so there's the embryo. So you can see the vein system in the eggs, and there's like a circle with a blob in the middle. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but that's the embryo there. Okay, so that's good. 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 So I can see the veins. I'm just looking for the embryo. I think that's it there, guys. Okay, the reason we mark the tops of the eggs is so that, I mean, they shouldn't now, but if they do roll, we can return them to their upright position. Right, what we do with these now is we will cover them with this brilliant stuff, Press and Seal. It's not on the shelves in the UK, you have to order it online. I believe it comes in from abroad. It's basically like a one-sided cling film. You can pop that over the top. Like so, and that basically seals and keeps in 100% of the humidity. Get a lid on those, pop those in the incubator at 90 Fahrenheit. Right, that's it for now, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. See you soon.